Hey team, welcome to our Tuesday night call. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being on. So tonight we're going to talk about inviting, and just really the topics that I want to talk about are, how to overcome being stuck in a conversation when you're talking to someone, how to really find out their why, how to organize your contacts and prospects, having a plan B, and then being real. So these are all kind of things that go around inviting and kind of how to work through the inviting process. Carrie Mills had asked that we talk about that this week, and I thought it was a great topic. But before we jump into that, I want to give a shout out to our top coaches from last week. So for the week of August 28th through September 3rd, our top coaches are coaches who have either hit 500 PV, 800 PV, or 1,000 PV for that particular week, and we split them into categories. So for the 500 club, we have Nick Mirando, Bane Childers, Aaron Watterson, Ashley Zobril, Nicole Furry, Becky Mirando, Raina Lee, Meredith Gersten, Carissa Riley, and Megan Meredith. So congratulations. All of you guys had over 500 PV for the week. You guys did awesome. Congrats. For the 800 club, we had one coach, Erica Kahn, with 900 PV. Congratulations, Erica. And then for the 1,000 PV club, we had four coaches qualify. Three of them had over 2,000 PV, which is just unbelievable. We may have to start a new club for that. So Brittany Powers had 2,850 PV. Alexa Campbell had 2,115 PV. Carly Del Carlo had 2,005 PV. And then Aaron Pitcher had 1,290 PV. Huge numbers, you guys, and congrats on such a big week. Okay, let's move on to top recruiters for the week. So top recruiters are coaches that are recruiting the most over the last week. So between August 28th and September 3rd, these are our top coaches or our top recruiters for the week. So Aaron Pitcher recruited 5 new coaches, Mary Hersey 2, Nicole Lambert 2, Tristan Vance 2, Clay Riley 2, and Brittany Beer 2. As far as team stats, I really just wanted to share with you guys that we did hit over 1,200 coaches on Team Triceps. So as of last Thursday, we had 1,203 coaches on Team Triceps, which is really awesome. So congrats on that, you guys, and thanks for helping lead the way on that. And I put a quote on this top recruiters post that I just wanted to share with you guys. The role of a leader is not to get other people to follow them, but to empower others to lead. And that really hits home with our business. It's a business of duplication, and it's not about how many people we get to join us. It's how many people we're helping lead their own teams. Once we empower people to lead their own teams, we don't need to hold their hand anymore. That's what creates freedom. That's what creates financial freedom and time freedom for us. We don't always want to be stuck to our computer mentoring coaches constantly. That's why we mentor them. We have programs and systems to mentor coaches so they can fly and be on their own and build their own teams without needing the specific or direct help of their mentor all the time. Okay, so empower others to lead. Don't just empower people to follow you. Empower them to lead their own movement. Okay. Lastly, I want to go over our coach promotions or coach advancements for the week. So our new Emerald coaches for last week are Tabitha Spurlock, Lindsay Gage, Nicole Lambert, Jenny Porteous, Tristan Vance, and Mary Hersey. So congratulations, all new Emerald coaches. That is a big deal. And really just your first, that's really when you're open for business. When you become Emerald, you start creating team volume and you can start earning team cycle bonuses. So that's when you're truly start to begin to earn residual income and start to become a leader. We have one new diamond coach, Kirsten Esquivel. So congratulations, Kirsten, on achieving diamond coach status. It's a very special honor. So huge congrats to you on that. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get started with the bulk of the team call. But I do have a few announcements really quick. So P90, that is our new program by Tony Horton. 30-minute workouts, but much more less intense. So less intensity, less, very low impact. So it's really great for people who have either never worked out or maybe haven't worked out for years. So it's a great beginner program. Maybe someone who is just scared to really hurt themselves when they get back into working out. It's a great beginner program for people. So you should start talking about that a little bit here and there. Maybe you can make light or make a joke of the fact that, you do all these intense workouts, even though it may not be for everybody. Let them know that Beachbody is just not extreme working out, that we have something for everybody, and we have a new program for people who want to start. They need a place to start, and P90 is a great place for them. So that comes out September 23rd, which is really exciting. I don't have full information on price yet on what the promotions are going to be, but we'll let you guys know. Next week, so next Tuesday through Sunday, it is September 16th through the 21st. I will be out of town in Arizona, in Scottsdale, for the Beachbody Leadership Conference. Carly Del Carlo and Lauren Kaliski will also be there with me. We are going to be there. We were invited exclusively by Beachbody to be at this event. It is our leadership event. It's once a year, and it's for any coach who qualifies who's 2-star diamond and above. So it's a really good goal for a lot of you that are up-and-coming leaders, diamond coaches. Even if you're an emerald coach now, you can absolutely be a 2-star by next summer to be invited to leadership. It's an amazing experience. You are surrounded by the top leaders of the company. It's very intimate. And if you play your cards right, you get the event completely paid for from Beachbody, which is awesome. So we're going to be there next week, so no team call next Tuesday. Also, Super Saturday is coming up. So Super Saturday is in 2 weeks. That's September 27th. So make sure you're getting to Super Saturday. Make sure you're inviting guests and people who are interested in coaching to Super Saturday. Make sure you're getting your team to Super Saturday. Okay, Super Saturday is a really important event because you get to meet local coaches. You get to be inspired. Now is the time when we kind of need a little bump, a little push me up, like a little pick me up sort of thing, right? So this is a great time to get to an event. Super Saturdays are usually very inexpensive to get to, and they're usually within 1 to 2 hours driving distance, and it's absolutely always worth a drive to get there and to be inspired and to hear some really great stories and to maybe get some ideas on how to take your business to the next level. So I hope that you all get to Super Saturday, and I'll probably be doing some sort of little contest for Super Saturday this time around. For those of you in the Wisconsin or Midwest area, you all know that I'll be down in Milwaukee. Carl Deichler is going to be at that Super Saturday, so hopefully you can also join me in Milwaukee for that Super Saturday. Okay, lastly, remember our call from last week, all about our theme for the next 3 months. So sacrificing for September, October, and November, and really pushing hard, sacrificing some of our personal time, maybe a little bit of sleep, to build your business now. Because if we build our business now and we get challengers getting results and coaches coming on board and learning how to get their own challengers results, by the time December and January and February rolls around, our business is going to be thriving. This is the time of year, December and January and February is the time of year when people say yes. They are ready to commit, and they are more willing to say yes. They are more likely to say, yes, I want to join. Yes, I want to invest in my health. So the bigger your team is, the more well-equipped we are to reach more people, the bigger of a year we're going to start off with. So I want you all to push for the next 3 months, sacrifice some things. But I want you to push and be very, very consistent over the next 3 months about building your business, whether it be getting people in challenge groups and getting them results, or getting new coaches on your team and helping getting them trained. Okay? All right, so let's talk about the inviting basics. So number one, this is just a quick tip that I like to do in terms of organizing my prospects or my contacts or my Facebook friends or my Instagram friends. And, it always comes down to being organized. So having a Google Drive doc or maybe something on your phone or something in Excel, whatever way makes it easy for you to track the people that you're talking to, track them. Take the extra time to track. It's going to save you lots of headache and time in the future, believe me. So a great way to track your prospects are to divide them in categories. Category 1 being brand new friend, like maybe someone you just met. They're very, very brand new. Okay, so in this brand new stage, maybe you are getting to know them publicly. So brand new means that really you just met them. So you haven't even really connected with them or built trust with them. Okay, so those are the people that when you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to or reach out to, or you want to start a new conversation with someone, go to that list. Go to category 1 and grab one of those people. And then we're going to move those people over to category 2. Eventually, over time, we're slowly going to move those people into category 2. And category 2 is going to be someone that we're getting to know. And I would say category 2 should be getting to know them publicly. So liking their pictures on Facebook or Instagram, commenting on their pictures on Facebook or Instagram, and hopefully getting them to interact on your pictures as well. So getting to know them and building trust that way, commenting on their status. Okay, that's category 2. Category 3 would be taking it to the next level and sending them a private message or email and getting to know them, so forming them. Okay, you know, form meaning family, occupation, recreation, and message. That's how we get to know someone, and you guys should all know that form acronym from Rock the Basics. If you don't, ask your upline what form means. But basically, step 3 or category 3 for your prospects are you're in the get to know them stage. Okay. Category 4 would be the invite stage. When are we going to move them to say, I want to invite you to my challenge group? Okay. That would be category 4. So that's a really easy way to maybe organize your prospects, or maybe that gives you ideas or ways, new ways of thinking on how to organize your prospects. Okay. The second thing I want to talk to you about is how to find out their why. So when you are in the category 3, when you're forming them, or even when you're at number 2, pay close attention to people. We really need to be good listeners. We need to see what people are struggling with. So listen to them. As you're in those categories, you're listening to what they need help with. That's going to help you form your message on inviting them. Spend lots and lots of time in the forming category. I know it's really easy to move really fast through these categories because we want to get the sale, we want to get Success Club points. But it's really, really beneficial to spend lots of time building trust and forming them. Okay, listen to what they're saying. You'll know when the time is right to move on to the invite. You'll know when the time is right to form your message. And you know what? That only comes with experience and practice, so you just have to keep practicing. Okay, and if it's not working, maybe try something new. Okay, or talk to your upline coach when you have a one-on-one call with them about why maybe it's not working. Or send them a screenshot of your conversations. Maybe they can help give you some tips of why it's not working. Maybe you're introducing the invite too soon. Okay, maybe you're not listening for the right cues. But really, when you're forming and you're getting to know someone, building trust, category 2 and 3, you need to be finding their why. You need to be listening for the reason why they either need to make more money or get fit. Almost every person on this planet wants to make more money, be financially free and have time freedom, and or be fit, be healthier, right? So we have a solution for many people in this world. So just listen for how you can help them, what area in that spectrum you can help them with. Okay, so really find out their why and focus lots of time on the forming section. Spend time there, invest time there. That's investment in your customer and in your client. Okay, the third thing I want to talk about is how to overcome being stuck in a conversation. So say you've invited them and you've brought up the price, and maybe they don't respond at all. I was just talking to one of my personally sponsored coaches about this today. It happens a lot. Price deters people a lot. So I want you to focus on, if that happens, a lot of times what I'll do is I will say to that person a couple days later, I'll joke with them and I'll say, oh man, I guess that price is too much for you. Can we talk about it? Can we discuss maybe how to fit it in your budget? Can we talk about maybe some other options? Okay, so keep the conversation going. Give them some time to respond, but if they haven't responded in a couple days, just make a joke out of it and say, okay, maybe that price is too much. I understand it's a big investment. Can we talk about it? Maybe I can help you budget, or maybe we can go over different options for you. The different options being your plan B. So we're always having a plan B. So that's the fourth thing I want to talk to you about, is we're always having a plan B. So what is your plan B with this person? You should always have a plan B, a plan C, right? But focus on that plan B. As you're listening to what they're saying, maybe your plan B becomes the coaching opportunity. Maybe they just seem like a really great person. They want to inspire other people. Maybe they seem like they need extra income. So you have that little plan B in your pocket. Maybe you can tell by the conversation that they are so tight on money that they can't even invest to be a coach. They're desperate to get healthy. They just don't have the money or the funds right now. Okay, so you're listening to all of that. Maybe your plan B is to invite them to a free 5-day clean eating challenge so you can continue to build the relationship with them. Maybe your plan B is to say, you can join my 5-day clean eating challenge for free if you get 3 other people to join you. Okay, what does that create? That creates you getting more people into your 5-day. That also creates that particular person who may be struggling with money. That gives them 3 people to contact, possibly about being customers if they decide to become a coach, right? So you're kind of setting up all of these possibilities here. So always be thinking and having ideas flowing in your head, plan B, plan C. Always have that extra out. I always feel like a 5-day clean eating challenge. When I'm inviting to my current fitness challenge, I always have a 5-day clean eating challenge in my back pocket. Because if someone says no, I want to have a plan B. If someone says, you know, I just really can't afford it right now, I want a plan B. I want to get them involved somehow. So my plan B is going to be a free challenge. Okay, you can't say no to a free challenge. You want to get healthy, join my clean eating challenge. Right? Easy as that, having that plan B. And number 5, you know, just be real. I was talking with one of my coaches earlier today, and we were talking about how you know, she doesn't want to push people too far. Well, I have to say, you never want to push people too far, but sometimes you have to experiment with going past the edge just a little bit, keeping it real. So a lot of times if people aren't responding to me or, you know, just seem like they're not ready, I'm going to reach out. I'm going to be like, you know, hey, Leslie, like, I know you said a couple weeks ago that you were really ready to do this, but it seems like you're probably not ready. And I want you to know that that's okay. I never want to push you into doing something that you're not ready for. But I want you to know, or I wanted to ask if it would be okay for me to check in with you two months from today. Would that be okay if I did that? And then that kind of gets the conversation going, and maybe she says, well, I feel like I'm ready, but this. So maybe you're finding out another obstacle that maybe you can help her overcome. So you always just kind of want to keep that conversation going and being real and just saying, you know, it's okay if you're not ready, but I just need to know now so that I can move on and maybe I can contact you in 2 months. Okay, that gives you peace of mind, and it kind of takes a little pressure off of their shoulders, right? So that's really all I have. I want to give, you know, one more example. Another coach I was talking to within the last couple of days was telling me, she just said on the phone, you know, I just made it a non-negotiable to add 5 Facebook friends a day. And she said, and I do my power hour at lunch on my lunch break at work. And you know what? I said, that's awesome. Like, those are your non-negotiables. Those are your things that you're doing every single day. And that is what's going to separate you from everybody else in this business. That's what's going to make you successful over someone else, is being consistent in those activities. Those are the activities that are going to make us successful. It's not a huge time suck. She's sending 5 friend requests a day and doing a power hour at lunch. That maybe takes her an hour and a half a day. If you can commit to 30 minutes to an hour, whatever you commit to that, because that is going to give you that consistency, that flow. Just like many of you have read The Compound Effect, and you know, those small things over time compound multiply, or they just compound over time and multiply and turn into something so huge. That's what's happened with my business. It's just small things that I've done every single day over the last 2.5 years. Okay, so with that, I'll let you guys go. I hope you have a fabulous night, a great week, and I will see you in 2 weeks because, again, next week our call will be canceled because I will be out of town on the Beachbody leadership trip. So have a great evening, and thank you so much for being on. I will see you guys very soon. Have a good night.